Hey guys, Nikki Nix. I am back. Yes, my hair is looking like a hot mess because I just took it out of my braids. And I wanted to show you guys how my hair looks before I get my braids going on. So I think I might wash it though because that'd be gross if I didn't wash my hair before I got it braided and I leave in the braids for like 2 weeks. No. So I'm gonna wash it after this video. I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like. It used to be so long. It used to be up to here. Now and then I cut it. I decided to cut it myself because it's just too expensive. Okay, so I went from black, my normal hair color, and I had brown tips, and then I dyed it with highlights. Yeah, I dyed it with highlights. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I'll show y'all later, but I have pictures of when I had highlights in my hair and it was brown. Well, it was blonde, like super blonde. And then I just decided that I didn't like how that color looked on me. I prefer black. And then I wasted so much money getting highlights. It came out to about maybe $300 to $350 that I spent in total on my hair. And I just told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna do my hair myself now because it came looking out like it came out looking fine. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about transitioning into adulthood. And that's for my peoples out there that's 18, 19, 20, going on 21, 22. I'm 18. I just turned 18 last year in September. So it's just been heavy on my mind. It's just been a topic that has been heavy on my mind, and how new it is just from being told what to do every day, almost every day, living under your parents' household for 18 years, and then diving directly into having so much freedom. You're just saying to yourself, oh man, I don't know what decision to make because I'm used to people making decisions for me sometimes. It's just crazy. Now if you're like me, have strict parents, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But oh man, let me tell y'all. I feel that a big thing would be communication. And that's just communication with your parents, with your siblings, with anyone that you're close to, and just being open with them. My thing was, I really didn't want to be open. I didn't want to be communicated with my dad, especially because I was just used to him being strict, being used to him just always having a negative answer, like when I ask him a question or when I asked to do things. And I guess I just really was scared to be like, oh, I just wasn't one of those kids or one of those people that could just come out and say, oh dad, I went here, or I'm gonna go here. And it was really hard for me. So I understand where y'all are coming. I understand where some of you are coming from. You just don't want to talk to your parents. You just feel like avoiding the whole situation. See, I'm the type of person where I just like to avoid conflict in its entirety. It's just if I know that what I'm gonna tell you is gonna give me, I know that I'm gonna receive a negative response, or that I know that I'm gonna worry, or that I'm gonna worry you, or you're gonna feel some type of way about what I tell you. I just rather keep the peace and not tell you. And I feel like that's the biggest reason why most teenagers or young adults hide things from their parents, or hide things from the ones that they love, maybe a significant other. I don't know what your situations are, but I say the best advice, and I do need to follow my own advice, I'll be honest, is to try and be more open with those around you. I feel strongly that in this era, especially since it's like we're still in the informational era, so internet, social media is a big thing, but I feel like we're kind of lured into that social media, always being behind the screen, always being just talking through text. This is what we're doing. Even when we're driving, this is what we're doing. We're talking on the phone, we're texting, we're looking at which next song to play. So you, man, I know how that is. But the most important thing to remember is that all that stuff is going to be gone after we leave. I say, just to make it easier on your life and on the lives of those around you, is to truly build those connections and those relationships. And that's what a lot of people they shy away from and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share this with you guys to save y'all some heartache, to save you guys stress, and from being miserable just over something that could be fixed through small things. And I'm gonna be honest, that's something I really need to work on, because I think that's one of my flaws, is just, even though it's a good thing to want to avoid conflict at its entirety, it can also be a bad thing in my opinion, because you just don't want people to think that, oh, what you're doing is bad. You don't want people to judge you. And sometimes when you're in that situation, you just feel so alone. You just feel like, damn, I'm trying to do everything right, but it just seems like I can't, Well, my advice would be, just keep going, keep doing you, because regardless, you can't please everyone, and that includes your family and your friends. Like your parents, you can't please your parents. Your parents are always going to see you as their little boy or their little girl, It's never going to change, and that's just something I had to learn through time. And I am kind of glad that I'm learning this at a young age. But of course we're not gonna like it. Like, that's the reason why I just would not want to have kids. My mom always tells me, oh, you won't know until you have a kid of your own. You won't know until you have your own kids. And because of that reason, I just don't want to have kids, you guys. Like, kids are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I love kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and if you guys have me on Snap, you see me posting all the time about them. But to have a kid of your own is just a whole different ballgame. And that's just something that's overlooked by society. And I can't really, it's just amazing what mothers are capable of, what women are capable of. And that's just something that I learned to appreciate over time. And for all you guys out there, I strongly recommend you just really appreciate your mom, because I'm still working on it. I have my reasons and stuff like that, and I'm sure we all have our reasons, why we rebel and everything. But it is true what they say, that your parents are gonna be the only ones who care about you, maybe way more than you care about yourself. And someone told me this, that when you grow older, like when you become 50 or 51, 60, 40s, your parents are always going to see you as that little girl or that little boy. They're always going to treat you in that way, and no one else is going to treat you that special. Think of it that way. So when she said that to me, this person, it made me understand, previous situations that I had seen growing up. And I really do, I love my parents, don't get me wrong, and I'm an only child, so sometimes it's kind of hard, and like, you know, for me to go out and me to go do things. And when I was living with them, I had a curfew. It was 12. Now some of y'all might think that's reasonable, but to me, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. I live with my sister now, but things are going well. Okay, I know I said I'm only child, but we're first cousins, but we're really close, so I consider her as my sister. It's like that with a few of my cousins. And I just hope you guys took something from this video. Remember to love your parents and love your family. I know some people may say that, oh, our families, we were born into them. Like, we have no control over that. Our family is the main people we deal with on a daily basis. But, you know, although that may be true, your family is always going to be there for you too. 99.99% of the time, your family is just looking out for you. And even though you guys don't see eye to eye at all times, it's always going to be like that. Like, even with friends, sometimes you guys just disagree. It's just part of life. And I say, just talk it out, come to a solution, a compromise. It's not worth it getting into a big argument over something that will eventually pass. So I just like to leave y'all on this note. Like, comment, share with someone that you think could benefit from this, because I think a lot of people need to hear this. Alright, you guys have a nice day. I'm about to get ready. I'm about to go get my braids in. And when I get my braids in, actually, you know, I think I'll make a video while she's doing my hair. We'll see if I'm feeling up to it. But alright, I'll keep y'all posted. You guys have a good day. Stay safe, stay dry if you're in San Diego, because it's been raining. And I think it's going to continue raining. I'm looking out my window. It's going to continue raining for the next couple of days. So, deuces.